Funeral is being held in Makhanda for author and broadcaster Eusebius McKaiser. He passed away after a suspected epileptic seizure at the age of 54. eNCA's Ronald Masinda is joining us from Makhanda. Ronald, a very good morning to you. I would imagine it's going to be a number of very high-profile broadcast personnel that are going to be attending, of course, just sharing their tributes, their memories, and expressing their love for one of our industry's very own.
Yes, indeed, a giant of a man, and a man who has been described as an intellectual rock star. You are coming to us live from the National Monument here in Makhanda. Earlier on, we did see the vehicle or carrying the coffin of the late Eusebius McKaiser. This is where it all started for him, and without any further ado, the funeral service is about to start. But fortunately enough, I did manage to find a few family members. I do have Aidan Stevens, who is the brother of the late Eusebius McKaiser. He is surrounded by the sisters. First of all, condolences to you and your family. Talk to us about your early memories of the late Eusebius McKaiser.
Where do we start? Eusebius was like a soft-spoken, good-hearted as of childhood. I remember one time I was in high school. We had an assignment that I had to do. He was still in primary school. I think I was in standard 6 or 7. Then I asked him to write for me a letter. It was for this yearly points, Afrikaans. And he wrote it so well. The marks that I received was very good, actually, and to my surprise. But I didn't tell him, otherwise I know he was going to brag. So now I had to pay him. But yeah, I can't recall or remember me and him having a quarrel or fight. I'm going to lie if I say. But as we grew up, yeah, he went his different way. He was my... when I got married in 1999, I asked him to be my the head, and we had some good memories, me and him. Although, yeah, as I was saying, he did his own things. After coming from Oxford, he went to Joburg, but occasionally when we do have family gatherings, we do meet. We did communicate over WhatsApp now and then. The last time we spoke was with the graduation of Mandy for this podcast, but unfortunately, because of my work, I wasn't able to attend it. But yeah, the video clips that he combined, it was something great.
Aidan, very hard to believe that you had no issues in terms of, we know him as a person who was very outspoken. I mean, some people have described him as an activist for social justice. At home, were there indications that he was heading into that direction later in his life?
Yes. Most definitely. More especially when he was at the pre-primary school. He was very clever from a small age. Yeah, and you could see he's having a big dreams. And yeah, he did succeed in life.
And of course, he made a name for himself and a prominent brand in Johannesburg, like many other people in the country. In terms of Makhanda, how was he received?
He was a down-to-earth person. Whenever he's around in PE, he will always come this side. The people knew him. His fame did not go to his head. He mingled with people, interact with whoever he meets here in Grahamstown. And they all know him because he's from here. And he never turned his back because of his fame to the people, to the family, and Makhanda as a whole.
If you can, please describe for us the day when you learned that he was no more.
I was at work that day, and they tried to contact me, but because of my phone was at home, and when eventually got the message, pardon, from my wife, I just went down and sit, because to me it was unreal. We spoke a few weeks ago, and I mean, just all of a sudden I heard that Eusebius was no more. And yeah, I dealt with it on my own, as even now.
He may be no more, but his legacy certainly lives on. How would you like your brother to be remembered?
I would like him to be remembered as the person he was, outspoken, joyful, always happy, smiling, people's person. But surely he will be missed. But we will also remember him for the contributions, the support he gave us as his siblings, his family. He was always there for us, for me as well.
All right. My condolences once again, and thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that was the family of the late Eusebius McKaiser. The funeral service is about to start any moment from now.